y'all, welcome back to Simple Living with me, Michelle Davenport. Today I am going to do a review on my Omega NC800. I'm going to make some juice. I'm going to give you my review. I'm going to help you out a little bit. Maybe you're on the fence on what juicer to buy, and I'll give you some tips and tricks on juicing. Also, you know, I know all of us had a great time during the holidays, but now it's time to hit the reset button and start giving our bodies some well-deserved nutrition. So let's get over there in the kitchen and let's make some juice. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and like. Let's get in the kitchen. Okay, y'all, let's get started with my Omega juicer. The NC900. The only difference between the 800 and 900 is the 900 is stainless steel. I think the 800 comes in white or black. Anyway, but performance-wise, they work the same. This is a cold press juicer. So the reason why I bought this one, the reason why I chose this one is because you can store your juice up in the ice box for up to 3 days. And the other juicers, the non-cold brew juicers, you can't store them at all. They lose all their health benefits within, I don't know, a minute, maybe 5 minutes. I don't know exact time, but you can't store them. So you make it, you drink it, you make it, you drink it. This way we can make up juice and keep it in our ice box. And I don't have to make juice every single day. Okay, so here we go. Today, I just make up my own stuff, so just use what you like. Today I'm using kale, carrots, celery, apples, 1 orange, and a huge chunk of ginger, and I normally put lemon. All I have is organic lemon juice. I have no lemons on hand, so I'll probably put a splash of that in there and shake it up before I put it in the icebox. So let's go. Let's see how this works. You're just gonna turn it on, and all the peels and pulps and stuff is gonna come in here. This also has a knob on it. When you go to 5, you get the most compressed juice, but it has different numbers. So say you're doing a very coarse, something like pineapple, we put it on 1, 2, or 3, or remove this little nozzle altogether so it doesn't back up. But this also has a reverse on it as well. So if you do have a problem with clogging, you can hit reverse and it'll back down, and it'll help you move the fruit and vegetables along. So it just pretty much is trial and error with this, and also playing around with it. Just get in the kitchen and play with it. I absolutely highly recommend this one. I love it. I've been using it for a little bit now, and I just think it's an amazing juicer. And like I said, cold press is my favorite. I will leave a link in the description box to the one I bought, and I got mine off Amazon. All right, let's go. And it's not real loud. You also have your little, you don't ever want to press too hard. You shouldn't have to. Just kind of help it along a little bit. I just barely put it in there and barely press. But you can see the carrots coming down here, and then the fibrous part is being distributed over here into the trash bin. It comes with all this. And you can do nut butters and nut milks and all kinds of stuff. This comes with all kinds of different attachments. I can't give a review on it because I don't use it for anything but juicing right now. Now we're gonna do a piece of celery. You also wanna keep a few, what I've learned, you wanna keep a few of your celery and carrot sticks out to help push other stuff through if it gets stuck. Here's a piece of orange. And I just use this as my poker a lot. Don't even use the thing that it came with. I just use another piece of fruit or vegetable to push it down. Okay? Put an apple, a couple pieces of apple. It's a very slow juicer. Not meaning that in a bad way. It just, that's part of having a cold juicer. If you're in it for the speed of it and you don't care stocking up any of them, any of your juice in the ice box, you just want to make it daily, but you want it real fast, then this is not the juicer for you. You do tend to get more nutrients out of this one, the cold press, because it does not heat up. You don't lose any of that. And the rocking, it kind of rocks. That's because it's okay that it does that. It's supposed to do that. It's supposed to rock. It's not, everything's not tighten the hatch down, because it needs to have a little give in it. Therefore it won't break. Well, I mean, I guess you could break it. I put a piece of ginger, and I don't really peel it. I just stick it in there, because, I mean, you don't have to. I buy organic ginger, and it just, everything goes down in the hatch. Now I want to do some of my kale. Gosh, this juice smells so good, y'all. Especially since I stuck that ginger down in there. Oh my gosh, I love, we used to go to this place called the Central Market in Fort Worth, Texas. And it had the most incredible carrot apple ginger juice. So good. And this is what this reminds me of, except I add greens into mine. Spinach, kale, whatever. Celery. All this little noise it makes, it's all part of juicing. Almost done with the kale. Okay. Apple. Gosh darn, this smells so good, y'all. And this is the easiest on the market, the simplest juice to clean. I will try to slip a video or just add to this video me cleaning it, because this is what it's known for. It's the fastest cleaning juicer on the market. All right, a couple more carrots and you guys, we're done. Now you can put this in your compost pile. It actually mixes in some of these this pulp into brownies or what have you. All right, that's all done, and our juice is all done. So you just turn it off. So simple. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can. I'm going to move my juice and put a bowl up underneath there. Move my juice over here, and then I don't know if you can see, but you can just kind of start taking some of these parts off. Just twist it and it comes right out. You can just push that, any carrots, down in there, and then you turn this clockwise and take that out, and then you take your little that and that out. Okay, here we go. I had to move my camera and get y'all a little situated. Here's our juice, y'all, that we just made. So good. So good for you. I just keep a little glass milk jug and I just pour it in there, just like so. And then, like I said, there, it made this much. I normally make a full one, but for the video. And I said I was going to throw some lemon. I normally, you know, peel your lemon, peel your orange, but I just put a splash of lemon juice in there. fresh because I didn't have any lemon on hand. And then put your lid on. Give that a little shake. Now let's taste it. Pour a little bit in a glass. Cheers. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh. That is so, so good. Oh, I love healthy. And don't get me wrong, I like unhealthy too, but but I certainly love healthy after the holidays because I know my body is so much appreciating this big shot of greens and vegetables and fruit. My Lord, my Lord. That's good. All right, I don't know if you can see me over here. Okay, I've taken out the parts. You just bring it over to your sink. I wanted to show you how quick work this is. Here's my pulp. You can put it in your, it'll go quicker if you're not trying to do a video. Anyway, you just rinse it. I just use my warm water or hot water, however. Just rinse it. This little plastic thing here, rubber thing, you don't want to ever use any knife on it. It comes with this Omega juicer, comes with a little brush, so you can brush the little, wherever you think you need it. Okay, then you rinse this off. Rinse that off real quick. This is a bowl I had the fruit, the kale in. Get your little juice bowl. You might want to throw a little soap in that. Just like that. It's your little hopper thing. Give it a good rinse. Again, you don't want to scrub real hard on any of these pieces because there's no need to. No need to. I mean, I'm sitting here rinsing out my sink too. So, anyway, give this a little rinsing and you're done. That's how easy your cleanup is. Now, if I wasn't doing a video, this would probably take about 90 seconds. Just rinse everything out real good. And then dry it off and put it back together, which is super simple in itself as well. I'll show you that part too. And then put this in your compost or put it in a brownie recipe or put it in something. Put it in soup, whatever you want to use this for. And enjoy your juice. Okay, y'all, here you go. It's all cleaned up. And so now you want to go ahead and put it back. So there's a little mark on here that says open. You want to make sure it's on open. And the first thing you're going to put on is your little hopper. I'm going to put this on here. Oh, you want to put this on here. And then you want to lock it. That's it. Then your hopper's in there. Then you're going to put this on there. You're going to stick it right in here. And it's not going to go all the way back. You're going to have a little bit sticking out. That's how it's supposed to be. You're going to have this little grates right here. You're going to have them facing down. You're going to stick this on just like that. Then you're going to put this little cap on. Put it on here like that and turn it to your left to lock it. And then you have your dial. Remember, to see how coarse or how much juice you get out, the higher the number, the more juice you get out. You stick that right on there. And you can twist it all the way to counterclockwise. That's 5 for the most juice extracted, or for harder things to juice like pineapple, you might want to put it on a 2 or a 1, or take it all the way off and just let all the pulp and everything have an easier way to come out. Up to you. I usually juice everything on 5. And then there's your little thing, just like that, y'all. That simple. Okay, my review of this, the Omega NC800 was a stainless steel one, or you can get the 800 if you want to get it in black and white if you don't care. Anyway, my review on this is amazing. It is easy to set up. It is super simple to clean, which is key for me, because if I got to sit there and spend 15 minutes cleaning something after I make some juice, more than likely I'm not gonna get it out and make juice very often. I'm just not gonna wanna set aside the time to clean the juicer. So the juicer, seriously, 2 minutes tops. I'd say, you know, after you get used to it, I can clean mine if I'm not filming in a minute and a half. Get everything rinsed off, and then I can just leave it in the sink to drip dry, or if I want to towel it off and dry it and put it away, 5 minutes total. Super simple to use. I mean, seriously, you just feed it. You just feed it your vegetables, you feed it your fruit, and it makes juice. It is the simplest juicer I've ever had, and it makes the best juice. Another key point for me is that this will stay in the ice box. It won't last 3 days because I didn't even make a whole one. But if I make a whole one, it lasts 3 days. And we take about 6 to 8 ounces a day, me and my Superman, and it will last us for at least 2 days, maybe 3, depending on if one of us is drinking more than 8 ounces, which happens because it's so good. Anyway, so those are my key points. It's easy to clean, it's easy to make juice out of, it's easy to put together, it's super easy to store. And I love the quality of the juice and being able to store my juice in the ice box. So those are my takeaways for today's review. As always, when I do any kind of review or talk about anything particular, I go ahead and leave it in the link below so you can shop the description box if you want to try it out. I highly recommend it. So good, and so good for you. All right, thanks for stopping by Simple Living. Until I see you again, you know what I always say, go out there and be willing to be an answer to someone else's prayer. It will change your life. Amen, amen. Thanks for stopping by.
I for one still dream about those days when we played